Probate is the process of proving up your will in a court of law. So someone passes away and they've got a bank account and a home, for example, just two assets to make it simple. Bank account says it goes to their kid. That avoids probate because it's got a beneficiary designation. The house, on the other hand, probably does not avoid probate unless you've done some special planning. So the house needs to go through the court process. In Texas, you have to hire an attorney to go through the court process. Then you go before the judge, they appoint the executor, they prove up the will to make sure it's valid, and then the executor goes out and distributes the assets accordingly. The complexity and expense of probate depends on your jurisdiction, where you're located, the city and state. Some states take a year or two or longer and might be $10,000 or $20,000 or even higher. In Texas, it's not that bad right now. Right now, the costs are usually several $1,000s and 2 to 6 month time frame. So it's not terribly bad in Texas, but still most of our clients want to avoid probate because they don't want that public process. They don't want to have to wait on the courts if they don't have to. Probate can be avoided with proper estate planning. So if you have a beneficiary designation set up, then that can avoid probate. For example, if you have a bank account, life insurance, IRA, and you name a beneficiary, that does not go through the probate system at that point. And you can also use a living trust to avoid probate. The home in real estate is where people typically get caught up. They think, well, I own a home with my spouse spouse passed away, and therefore I own the whole home. Well, that's not true, because the default in Texas is tenants in common. And therefore, in most circumstances, I'd say well over 90 to 99%, probate is required even when a spouses own a home together. You may be asking yourself, can you probate on your own? Well, the answer in Texas for the most part is no. Unless you qualify, that estate qualifies for a small estate affidavit. If you want to do a muniment of title or a probate or an heirship and administration, you actually have to have counsel represent you through the probate court process. So unless you're going to be able to qualify for the small estate affidavit, you're going to need representation. Our firm has handled over 1,000 estates between the planning before death side and the post-death probate side. So we can help determine whether you need the small estate affidavit, the muniment of title, the probate, the heirship, the administration. So we've handled these extensively, have a lot of experience, and we'd be honored to talk to you. I believe our clients hire us because we're responsive. We tend to get back to them quickly when they contact us. We give very personalized service. It's not handing off to clerks here and there. We have upfront pricing that's transparent on our website, and that's very different for our industry, which is typically not going to tell you the price up front. We have extremely competitive fees, and on our personal injury contingency cases, we have lower contingency fees than industry average. I think to know what our clients would say about us, you could just go online and read the reviews. There's over 500 reviews across Yelp, Google, Justia, Avvo, lots of different places next door where people leave reviews. And the things that they tend to say about us is we have personalized service, we're efficient. We are a firm where they didn't have the stress and anxiety that they thought they would feel when they were seeking out a law firm. They enjoyed the one-on-one style service that we provide, and they've just really enjoyed working with us, and we enjoy our clients. Like, we get a lot of gratitude ourselves in serving our clients. Client communication is vital. Clients need to know that we care. And one of the ways they get to see that we care is by a quick response. Now, we're not always able to call them back immediately, but really as a firm, we have a goal of trying to contact them within 7 minutes. We can't guarantee that, but we try hard, and we try to email them and call them back or text them just as quickly as we can, because it sets the pace for who we are as a firm. We're responsive, we're personalized, and we really care about them. And if we take days to get back to them, they're not going to think that we care. We really do care, and it shows in our response times. We are a small boutique firm, and I think that serves our clients well because they get that individualized one-on-one service, that customization where they're not just being pawned off to another lower level attorney or to a clerk or to an admin. We're really getting in deep with them one-on-one with the attorney they're working with, or in some cases we have a few attorneys that we work with. But I think that small boutique-y feel really helps our clients know that they're going to get the service that they deserve. During your initial consultation for probate, first, we're going to contact you just as quickly as we can. Second, you can book a meeting with us through our online booking tool, which makes accessibility to us very good so we don't have the go-between. And third, during that meeting, we're going to get a feel for you. Where do you live? Where did the person who passed away live? What's your relationship to them? Is there a will? Was there no will? Is there a lost will? Are people fighting already over what's going on? And figure out what the goal of you and everybody involved is. And if it's a good fit for us, and if it's a good fit for you, then we'd be honored to represent you.